Hey, what's up guys? Asian Airsofter here. Today I am doing a tutorial on how to make a cheap Magpul. Now basically what this will do is if you have it in a vest or your pocket or something, if it's too hard to pull out, you can take this and just put your finger in and slip it right out like that. Now all you're gonna need for this is a electrical tape. Doesn't matter how thick it is or wide it is. Mine's pretty wide. I think it kind of helps. And scissors. And of course, your magazine. Now this is the finished product. It actually works pretty well. It is not coming off or anything. And this is a Mag brand plastic mid-cap. It works fairly well. And because it's a mid-cap, you don't have to wind it. There's no wheel there. But I'm going to show you how to do it with a high cap. This is a Classic Army high cap. I'm not really sure if you can see that, but it does say Classic Army on it. I'm going to show you how to do it because you have to account for the winding wheel at the bottom. Now, what you're going to want to do first is basically pull out a long piece of tape and cut it. Now set your magazine aside, you don't need it for a while. Lay that first strip down, and now what you have to do is put a strip on top of this strip facing the opposite direction, but it's got to be smaller than the strip so it'll have a little bit of room on the end that it'll actually stick to the magazine. And I'll show you what this does at the end. Now you got to carefully place it on top like so. That wasn't very good, but oh well, we're gonna deal with it. Nicely stick one end on the magazine, flip it around. Basically just measure how much room you will need for this. You want to make sure they're fairly even with each other or it will not work very well. It will look a little, it's gonna be like slanted. So make sure they're at least even with each other on both sides of the magazine. Here I have it pretty good. So leave it on there, it sticks, and as you can see what this does on the first strip, it won't, now there's no sticky stuff right here in the finger hole section. So you won't have to deal with that. Now what you want to do is get your electrical tape again, and basically take your magazine, set a piece of tape on the magazine at the bottom, and just pull it around until you think it is sturdy enough. I usually go about 4 or 5 times around. It doesn't matter. It just depends. It's just preference. I like it nice and strong. And now just cut it off, straighten it out, and lay it down. And there is your super cheap ghetto Magpul. It works well. There's some air bubbles, not that I really care, but as you can see, you can still get into the bottom and wind it. And yeah, I did make this one a little large. I might redo it later, but I'm just showing you for the video. Now that is how you make a Magpul, and I hope you guys liked it, and I'll see you guys later.